Hello, it's me, Victoria. And today, or tonight, it's nighttime by me in Hawaii. I'd like to talk about how people get their strength. Where do they get their strength from, and who do they get their strength from? Do they get it from themselves? Yeah, that could be one of the places to get it. Do you get it from somebody that you admire? Who do you admire? Who do you admire? That's a good question. What have they done? What have they done that makes you admire them? If it's something that was really just brought up by a whole bunch of production people, like an actor or some celebrity that you can name, I mean, think about it. What have they done that really impressed you? What was it that was the guiding factor or guiding light that made you want to follow this person and kind of emulate them? So when you're feeling weak, or when you're feeling kind of down on yourself and you want to get a source of strength, I say go within. And some people meditate to do that. I find that when I look at past things that I've done, I could earn my strength points by going back to those times that I've done those things, and it's almost like a template to what could happen in the future, which is when you have a template to work with, you could really just feel more comfortable with it. And when you're more comfortable, you're more relaxed. And when you're more relaxed, you can get things done and you can get your strength back. And I really do believe that weakness is caused by fear and anxiety, and being overwhelmed is a very big thing that happens to me. I get overwhelmed, and going back to things that I've done in the past and getting through them. Like when I ran ultramarathons, when I trained for ultramarathons, I really got this sense of strength. I found so much strength inside of my mind and my body too, but my mind was really getting strong. I was starting to feel like, not invincible. I did not feel invincible. I felt a source of strength because it was difficult. What I was doing was so difficult. I was running 4 hours a day, sometimes on hills, all around in one loop. And I just seriously had to have a mindset of having some strength. And I gather that it's almost like memory, it's like memory of, it's like memory, muscle memory. Your brain really goes back to where you can really get your strength, your source of strength. And I get it from having to do hard things in the past and knowing how I got through those and what were my steps to get through them. So my steps were that I just pictured the ending of something, and I said in another video, I pictured myself before I did it. I envisioned it. I envisioned myself smiling or doing it with somebody that I really loved or somebody that I liked, and it just came through that way, and I felt very empowered. And even like swimming in the ocean, I swim out really far in the ocean. Sometimes anxiety gets to me and I'm like, oh my God, there could be a shark. There are sharks in the ocean and I'm not immune to them. And there are jellyfish, man-o-war, there are things in the ocean that I'm not going to be too happy to see if they come and encounter me, but I encountered them. But it's very good to know that I'm out there and I'm doing it, and I'm feeling a sense of empowerment and strength in knowing that I can do something that I haven't done before. So, the more you do things that push you from your limits, the more you're going to get strength. And somebody just said today that she's joining the Army and she has to get past a certain mile pace, and I said to her, just push it a little bit, one block, just one block. You want to get your pace faster, just one block, and then dial back, and then another block, 2 blocks, and then dial back. And you have to get rid of that fear. And how do you get rid of that fear? Go towards within. And everybody has their own story. If you want to go by somebody else's story, you might get strength from that too, but just look at what they've accomplished. When people look up to people, sometimes it's all fluff. Really look at the nitty-gritty and the nuts and bolts of what people do. And yeah, I think that's very inspiring. For me, anyway. And I hope you're inspired now. Okay, take care. Got some kids screaming in the background. Bye.